So the first review for Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever is here. And when I read some of this first review from all this critic and Rotten Tomatoes score overall for this movie, I'm like, whoa, I never thought this movie will get Rotten Tomatoes score. That's not possible, especially when you heard all the first reaction for this movie. They were all positive. And this movie, it is such an emotional movie for all of us, especially if you have seen the first one. I absolutely love the first Black Panther movie. That was amazing. Of course, after, this tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman. When I think about, he was so sick and yet he made that movie, it meant so much to me. And when I think about watching this movie, which is still so sad, but they are introducing very big character here called Namor. People are really excited to see him, and a lot of people are really excited for this movie in general. But also some people are like, oh, they're really mad at Marvel, like why they're not recasting T'Challa. Which is to that, I'm like, really feel silly. How can you ever recast T'Challa? That sounds really ridiculous. However, you could have made someone else next Black Panther. That is why I guess we have to see this movie to see what happened here. Although we know who is Black Panther in this movie, but there is a circumstances like why she is Black Panther in this movie. But for the next movie, I do hope that they do cast someone, especially someone is men, because this like mental deserve to go to someone in a strong male character. That is what people want in general. That is what people it is. However, there is something different is in comic books. So I think people who read the comic book, they are prepared for this movie. So what our critics are saying about this movie? So some of this critic online, especially someone on YouTube, I heard his review, what he said, and he's always right about this kind of movie. And I think he was saying, what is this movie is overall everyone is saying. One critic says something, everybody else they echo with them. That is like, that means of course there is some bad like the negative review out there. All these people are making on YouTube, I don't know if they really mean it or they're just saying it, because all these people are giving this negative review to this movie. They are demanding recasting T'Challa in this movie. That is like a huge disrespect for Chadwick Boseman. If you think about it overall, as I was saying, based on that, I'm like, really, man, they can't do that no matter how upset you are. Of course, this depends on this movie, how audience react to this movie. So this movie, it is, I guess everybody's saying it felt a little long. The run time is 2 hours and 45 minutes long. And some part, of course, it will drag, but everyone is praising the performance in this movie. Everybody is saying Angela Bassett, she's great in this movie, but also they're saying Namor is also really good. If I'm not wrong, many people are really excited to see Namor in this movie. So I don't know if this is a huge spoiler or not. So if you don't want to hear this about Namor, I suggest you tune out from this video. So because any spoiler can ruin people's like experience, watching this movie. Some people says Namor character, he is kind of like a Magneto. Some reviewer they're saying, and like he's anti-hero in this movie, like he's a villain type, he's saying a lot of stuff against the human and those kind of stuff. Because I guess in this movie's case, I don't know anything about this Namor character. I know this character named Aquaman. Although in my mind, I guess initially I thought he's similar character, but he's not, I guess. That is what I guess I will say. I'm afraid how people will react to this. But then again, that's how he was in the comics. Because many people are expecting him to be like Aquaman. Because Aquaman case, he's half human and half Atlantis. Namor case, he's full. So I guess he doesn't like human in this movie. But again, I didn't see this movie. So he might be great. Everybody is praising Ryan Coogler's direction and everybody. I don't know how people will feel about that. There's Letitia Wright, who took over in this movie, Black Panther mantle. She is absolutely amazing. This movie asked her to step up her game, and sounds like she's really did great. And which really surprised me a lot, because like Letitia Wright, she's fairly young actress. She doesn't done many movies, but I have seen her in some movies. I didn't thought she was a great actress. So when I hear she did absolutely amazing job, stand out here, I'm like, whoa, that is like I have to see it for myself to see how she is. Sounds like she's really good. Otherwise, people would not be praising her. Oh, I can wait to see how audience react to this movie because, as I was saying, some people are excited, but some people are like, oh, recast T'Challa, which is like again, I don't think you can recast that character, but he could certainly get someone to play Black Panther. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment about this Rotten Tomato score. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out other videos on other Black Panther news. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take care.